Hey guys. What's up, man? Hey everybody. I'm the only S.P.D guy here, so I decided to crash their panel because we did the reunion with them. So it was a really cool. Reunion, so. I'm excited to be here. It's my first con ever, so awesome.
Well, it's a good con. I tell you, in regards to Lexington, I started Lexington 3 years ago with Jared. Started off, smaller show, and then it got bigger and bigger. Thanks to the fans. You guys are awesome and stuff like that. And then when Jared told me about this convention, talked about you guys coming in and all that stuff. And I don't think we've ever heard.
No, we've never met before. No.
So this is kind of cool for me. Good. But anyway, if y'all, before we get started, maybe they'll talk about their Facebook and Instagram. Obviously, who's on my Facebook account? J.C. Who's on Twitter? If you don't have Twitter, I suggest you get it because Facebook bought Twitter, and that's going to be the next thing there. So I always Instagram a few things, so I'm going to Instagram all of us. Brandon, see you guys there?
Yeah, I agree.
You all have Facebook and Instagram. Everyone wave. I was going to say, why don't they tell them about their Instagram and Facebook to make sure it's the real account, because you all know I only have J.C. Frank official fan page. Anything else is FFN, I post all the time. Posted this morning and fell back to sleep. I tried to wait for Tammy. There you are, Tammy. Who's back there? All right. There's the green female ranger back there. So you see her picture everywhere. Well, I thought maybe we'll do some, questions and answers and all that stuff, and it can be geared towards any season or anything or any personal thing. Just I was going to say one of those. My reality. March 19th, episode 2 of my reality show comes out. We had episode 1, and episode 2 covers Lexington. So if you were here last year in the crowd or anything else, check out March 19th on the episode. We got a few Black Rangers in there. I don't mean black, I mean black. Anyway, make sure to check that episode out because you might get it. It's edited, so it's on Machinima and Bat and Son. So we got that going. And then after that episode, Tammy's fighting in Thailand. 2-part episode. She fought in Thailand and all that stuff.
Awesome footage. His wife's in it.
I thought maybe we'll just open for questions. Whoever's got a question, raise your hand.
So get started. Let's see those hands.
Thank you for knowing Superpower Beatdown. Oh yeah, Superpower Beatdown. And White Ranger versus Scorpion. Tammy saw it. She's like, I don't know if she normally likes Power.
I was watching it, and I was watching it. This is dope. And then at the end, he pulls out
great stuntman. He was a White Ranger. We shot that at my house, and Aaron, who films with that, his son's just an amazing photographer. I mean, you know, we did that like not disappointing, but in my living room, just with the gloves and the helmet. Which does remind me, the first time I ever went back to Dino Thunder, mostly we all started together, so nobody was fans of fans. Like, we all just started the same thing. You know, Kim was like, man, I used to watch you and all that. And I'm thinking, man, how old am I getting? Yeah,
He said it was young,
like
man.
19 or
Yeah, you get me late for school, man.
yeah.
When the show ended, school started. So I'd be running to school every morning trying to get home by the time.
You got back and ready.
Yeah, it definitely was awesome. I remember coming back there and people were like, how was it? And I went back and explained it's like being the OG of like the OG, you know? It was strange. It's going to Super Mega Force, you know? Of course they said, thanks for doing the show. Anyway. It's been there, but anyway. Yes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, during the show filming or anything, was there ever a time when you was like training with props or anything that you saw hey, this is what Mother was saying about playing with scissors? I mean, thinking back to the Dino Thunder had this spiky outfits at times, so I don't know if y'all had to do that. But you just saw props or anything.
Right, what about you?
I mean, I know there was one fight scene I did. I think it was in the Kruger episode, and I was fighting this dude, and he had a stick, and he was in costume, and there was no eye holes. And after the first rehearsal, I realized he can't see where I'm at. I'm like, Luigi, this guy doesn't know where I'm at. So yeah, there were a couple of those kind of moments where I was like, oh, you know. But for the most part, it was pretty safe.
Yeah, I think so. What about you? I mean, people ask me what other Ranger I'm happy with the color Rangers that I am. But we had a discussion a long time ago. They ever asked what if I was going to be another Ranger. I picked the white because the Dino Thunder white because I just think it's sick. The costume was pretty. So that was awesome. But anytime you were fighting or anything ever happened.
I don't know, I feel like all my fight scenes were smooth, you know?
Just about when I used to go like this.
Well, the headbutts?
No, that was me, man. No, it was a scene where I was supposed to scream in pain. Funny story, I wasn't really into the scene at the time. I don't think I was feeling too well. The director kept bugging me, come on, we gotta get it more, you gotta get it. I was like, I'm trying. Jason's like, don't worry, we'll get it this time. Grabbed the holder right in here, and I never felt something so painful in my life. I was screaming.
Obviously, just working with so many different props and you know the tanking bird that I actually knocked out in that little car, not on purpose. Just y'all know the story with that tanking bird. I was doing stuff with Hollywood Kung Fu, you know, we gotta like not touch and all that stuff. And during the movie, like I was barely touched. I was good at that. When I first started Power Rangers, I was beating all the guys up like buddies and hitting them. And like, hey man, this is Hollywood. And I'm like, all right, I'm not used to it. By the time I learned Hollywood Kung Fu by then, I was pretty good at barely kick, and the guy just threw his tanking birds too off and was like, kick me, mate, kick me. And I was like, well, I did, man. He's like, hard, I can't feel it. It's too hard, I can't see. I guess a lot of people can't see in the costume. I can't see, so I need to feel it for the reaction. And I said, well, how hard do you want me to kick you? He goes, as hard as you can, man. And I was like, all right, that's fine. So he's supposed to land right on the line, but I committed to the kick already, and the kick just went crack. And they were like, and cut, he was just hanging there on wires.
honest, you basically just helped us with our steps, our baby steps to the process. It was great to have someone with his knowledge. You know, he used to, during training, he had to train for like 2 months. I used to run with this guy, and he used to just kick my butt. I would sweat, I would take breaks, and he's like, come on, man, there's more in you, let's go, let's go. And it was hard, but yeah, it was great. He was like our guru, you know, while we were out there. He kept everything in check.
I enjoyed this.
It was a good time. It was fun.
On my Instagram, there was some kids growing the ponytail, the photographer, the ponytail out. They're the same about you with your long hair. They're like, oh,
It's getting long.
yeah.
I know this one really limits you, but outside of the seasons that you were on, what's your favorite Ranger seasons? All of you. So.
For me, it's the original Power Rangers season, and I really like S.P.D as well.
Stop.
Yeah, my favorite was actually S.P.D, but it wasn't because of this guy. Yeah, no, S.P.D was a really fun experience to come back and be a part of that season.
Yeah, we had fun.
That was a good time. Yeah.
I like the original. I mean, that's the like when I think about Power Rangers, I always think about the original. There's always something special about it.
I didn't get a chance to be part of that Dino episode, not because I didn't want to, but it just never asked me. Jeff,
I did it.
Jeff told me out to the Black Ranger.
The tribute, it was the tribute.
It was like, who did your voice? I'm like, I love it. Like, Jeff did. I was like, what? I still have to, like, I have to study that episode because I really haven't seen it. And I just kind of saw it, you know.
I haven't seen any of that.
What's on DVD now?
So obviously outside of my seasons, is that what you're asking?
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to watch too many. I do know I could probably sum it up with Forever Red. I got a chance to meet a lot of people. And that was after your time, right? The Forever Red was before, right? Before. So I didn't get a chance to watch too many Power Rangers. To be honest, I never got a chance to watch our seasons. Like just now, because my little girl's into it, I'm starting to learn a lot about Power Rangers. It's just being on tour, and you just learn so much because you guys are just so educated with it, and you know, and you're all grown up, and you know different colors and the mistakes we've made, and Rita's voice don't match, you know. I can't trick you no more. And Super Mega Force was good. I like Azim. Isn't Azim?
Okay, so
Yeah. Azim's here from Super Mega Force, from Mega Force. Really nice guy. I really like that guy. He says the Ranger stop booth. If you want to stop and say hi to him, tell him I sent you. Punch him in the arm or something. You know, something. No guarantee what's going to happen.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah.
We all know JDF's background in martial arts, but what do you three like? What's your background in either acrobatics or martial arts or
I grew up in
acting?
Asia.
Huh?
I grew up in Asia. I trained in a forest far, far away. Snow-topped mountains. But I had no background really. Everything was just learning experience that first few months there. For me,
I had no background either. I mean, I remember the first week of training just being extremely sore. I'll never forget that pain.
I was like, please, you can't stand on my legs like this. You can't stand on me. Like, you know? No, I didn't have any experience either before that.
They trained you guys. You never done that in Marshall. They made me go through the training too.
Yeah.
And on the new thing with back and son, they're like, oh, we got a question. Aaron's gonna be like, I was kidding, no, you weren't. They're like, do you think we hit the like trampoline and just like fall on a mat? And I was like, yeah, dude, you got it, man. Power Rangers from the beginning, we didn't do that stuff. We on the ground and all. She said, do you think you can stay out? Man, I've been doing this stuff before y'all were born. Don't ask me if I can do it. No, maybe it's because I was older. And like, can you still kick in the head? I'm gonna kick you in the head. But yeah, they definitely trained for like 2 weeks. You know, like acrobatics training.
5-6 hours a day. Yeah, it was great.
Which was good to see, because, you know,
Yeah,
you guys did a great job.
Very flexible at the end of it.
Yeah.
Great venue.
that is good.
Yeah, you start in the front.
I saw a couple nice readers out front before. You guys have any favorite one?
For me, it's late in the game, man.
Late.
That's about all the way.
Man, I've been dealing with so many bad guys. On a personal note, Ivan Ooze was funny because he wore like platforms like this high. Because he's a short guy, so that's why like he would always walk and you guys would see him and you think he was part of his character, and he'd always be like, "Oh, those Power Rangers." You ever notice when he walked? So if you knew behind the scenes, I was like, "Watch, he's gonna fall right now." He's gonna fall 10 bucks right now. He's gonna fall. But he was cool because he did, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark. He got the thing in his eye. So, yeah. So,
I'm right in front of you.
Okay, and Turbo, Jason David, you picked one of the piranha monsters, but it didn't look like your kick hit. Was it because your kick was so powerful?
Could have been one of those Chuck Norris kicks, yeah. I did get a deal memo from Disney not to cuss and say, I'm not my cuss word, not my, I got a deal memo saying not to say the S word. When I was key-eyeing, but it had nothing to do with, you know, because I'm always like, you know, so I did a bullet so right or something.
Move back.
Frank, when Matt Austin came back in Operation Overdrive, as S.P.D read, he's like, yeah, man, Jack just gone now doing his
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Doing his own thing. In your mind, what is your storyline? Where did Jack go? What did he do after?
Man, I mean, the great thing about that character is, you know, from the beginning, he was kind of doing his own thing and sort of wanted to help people in his own way. He kind of got dragged into SPD unwillingly. So, you know, he's probably also somewhere running a nonprofit, eating granola, walking their fields. I think that's what Jack is doing.
That is some trampling mountains in the snow.
Yeah.
They're not there. There you are.
Yeah,
Jeff, with you working with JDF, how did when you first showed up and then you were evil, did he give you any tips on how to be an evil ranger?
Oh,
Maybe that's why I like your character.
Evil Trent.
I was playing Evil Track. You know, I don't think there was so many tips. It was just kind of just do it the way you felt that you needed to do it for your character, you know? And he just basically left me on my own.
Did he ever give you a tip on how to do an evil laugh?
The evil laugh? No, how was the laugh? Do you remember the laugh?
It was kind of like that sunken. It wasn't as proficient and just out there as JDF.
That's a trademark laugh, buddy. You see an American gangster who was talking to Cuban, it's like, that's trademark. That's a trademark laugh. No, it's because I had to laugh on the fighting spirit. I forgot. Yeah, I had to save that laugh. We practiced for about an hour.
It's working on it. I'm going to change the script.
It was in the bathroom stalls. We couldn't see each other. It was fun. Other people come in and be like, what are you laughing at?
I'd actually like to hear each of your casting auditions. I know you had like broken ankle or something.
When I originally got it, yeah, I was running next door to grab the fax and I broke the side of my foot. And so I went to the doctors and the doctor, you know, I just wanted to do the audition. I didn't want to get no cast or anything like that. And he said, you know, 10 years from now, you're going to be in a lot of pain. I was like, so 10 years from now, what are you talking about? You know, it's one of those things. 10 years flew by. Here we are 20 years. But that was I'm sure these guys had it different, right, for casting.
My audition was actually terrible. I thought it was horrible, man. I went in there and my life blank, forgot my lines. You know, then I collected myself and I did it the second time. Apparently they liked it.
Was that smiling?
Yeah, but I was thinking, you know, there's no chance of me getting it. You know, scrawny little kid. But it worked out.
Yeah, my audition, I don't know, it was pretty good. Like, it was written a little differently before we got there. I changed it when we did the show. It was the character that I was auditioning for, Trent, right? It was.
Did you come in later? Did you fly out later?
No, I came in at the same time. They just left me on my own Yeah. And he went to the vet, and I just
Hanging
I
out.
was kind of like walking bare feet, you know, I didn't even know it. No, but Trent was this dark character, and I don't know, it was a good audition, you know, like I liked the character, I liked the way it was going. And I remember them saying that they wanted to gear it towards a slightly older audience, you know. I mean, it was a darker season though, right? Yeah. But yeah, it was it. I remember talking to Doug after that. He was like, "You were giving us problems. You know, everyone signed their everyone signed their contracts. And it took me like a month to sign them. Just because I was just sitting on it, just brooding, what am I going to do? I was scared. I was scared. I was intense. I just get thrown into this. But I remember them saying that we didn't know what to do with you. We were waiting around, and like a month went by, and
You there and said you hang out?
yeah, so we just hung out.
They wanted me to audition. I almost did a big time under, Gary and Disney, and I'm like, well, I mean, had all this contract stuff, because I hosed everybody. It was like, no tattoos, no this. And I was like, my God, my contract looked like this. And they wanted me to audition for it. I was like, yeah, right. Yeah, cool. All about the league, too. I was like, you can pull 200, tapes off there. I want to audition for it. They're like, all right, fine. And he's like, well, I remember, and I've heard a lot of stories. How were you on set? And I was like, I don't know, Gary. Were you around the Woodstock days? How were you in Woodstock? I just couldn't. It just was so hard to knock those out when you audition for it.
How are you in front of
My question's for JDF. Out of all the Zords you've had over the years, which one's your favorite?
That's obvious.
Everyone, I got to say that probably the Dragon Lord.
Yeah.
Just because it was first. And the flute, like I said, I don't blow the flute often, but when I do, I call it Dragon Lord. Thank you, I'll be here all night. Make sure you tip your waiters and waitresses, thank you.
My man in the back. Yeah.
Maybe you should. Brandon, how much different is it for you after 10 years being on like S.P.D, Graceland, stuff like that, like being a cop, like badass cop, and back in your
I mean, it was that, how long ago was S.P.D? 05? It's coming on 10 years, man. S.P.D was like kind of when I was kind of just starting out, so yeah, I've done a lot since. It's been a really great ride. And it's been cool, I always look back on S.P.D. I mean, not a lot of people get a chance to play a superhero. And that's just a cool experience, period. And then, to be able to be the Red Ranger on top of that. It was great, no regrets. And then I got to meet these guys, and we got to hang out in New Zealand for 9 months. So yeah, it's been great.
Did you hang out with me? I just want to know, did you hang out with like the Black Ranger? And then as you asked the question, Jeff was like, hey, yeah, good job. Ooh, like, were y'all talking? Was it hard to converse and do you and me at the same time? I got confused.
Were you confused at ADR?
I did the ADR.
Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, I just want to stop into the panel. I'm going to leave the guys real quick. I got a line out there. I gotta go out there. I'll be out in the booth. 300. 3. I said 300. But I'll leave you up for the next 15 minutes and stuff like that. Thank you guys for having me on the panel, all that stuff. And
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Tomorrow I got a Q&A tomorrow. Francis at 1 o'clock. I'll be here for about 3-4 hours today. Then the VIP, obviously, VIP meet and greet. But I just want to say that I'm happy to. I was very excited. I had limited time, and I was like, oh man, I want to see him. And I saw him last night. Anyway, I'll leave you all up to those guys real quick. You can ask some questions.
What?
Talk nice to me about them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah? All right, guys. See you in a little bit. You guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. It's
Kevin, did you have a hard time remembering your lines?
I'm not too sure.
what was the tough part about playing youth? It was all the tech talk. You know, it was tough. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. I am a little bit of a nerd, so I didn't have to do too much acting. Just remember the nerdy words.
We used to play our lines anywhere we could.
Anywhere we could.
Walking down the street, sitting and having something to eat.
Actually, the next Ranger series is coming out.
Just show up at this
Dino
I was
series.
over Jeff's place.
Dino series.
Bang on his
It's
door.
gonna be
"Hey, I
awesome.
can help these lines."
Sorry, kidding me. I love dinosaurs.
Get it done.
Yeah, man.
We'll see, Tommy came back as a teacher in their season. Two guys that are on the right.
What? Say what?
And they kind of find out
Oh,
they're the
yeah, I
Ranger.
hate it.
And then the White Ranger, the one that's the long hair
I hate
in the
it
middle,
every day.
he apparently comes to the show as a
It
villain.
was tough. It was
Kind of like
difficult.
evil.
And I didn't
Yeah.
like the
But it was a great series. It was pretty much three, a geek, a jock,
So that made
and
it
a
harder,
goth chick.
you know, like every
And they
time
ended up
I
befriending Jason and befriending Tommy. And of course, Tommy
but
had his
then, you know,
moments.
you win
Tommy
some
teaches
battles,
him to
you
be a
lose some
team,
battles, and
and
sometimes
so forth. So I mean, it's a really good series, even though it was done by Disney.
I was taking command from the talking dog the whole season. Can't complain too much. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
The Dino Ranger. So, what was your favorite episodes of Dino Thunder?
My favorite was the episode where I got sucked into the video game.
That was awesome.
Because as a kid, I really wanted to be in a video game.
Yeah.
That was it for me.
Yeah. My favorite was where I trained.
I don't know what you're doing. I do.
No, I didn't. It's been a while. No, it was the episode. It was somewhere between 17 and 22. Where I tricked them. You know, I tell them I'm sorry, and I give Jason an ATV, and then I just kick their legs. And then I still was able to like smile after and be like, oh, I'm sorry for that. And that was my favorite episode. I wish I knew the name of it, but I can't remember that. You over there?
Me stuff?
Yeah.
So, kind of the polar opposite of his question, what was your absolute worst moment of all time in your Power Rangers career? This goes for everybody.
Working for
I'll
Disney.
never forget this. I don't know if you remember the episode where I get a bucket of fish. I will tell you that was real fish. And it was hot in New Zealand. So that was rotten fish that was just stewing in my heat.
Hot fish.
I had scales in my hair after washing my hair. I was like, that was by far. I smelled like fish the whole day. I took like 3 showers and I could still smell it.
Mine was there was a little portion of that show where I was trying to run away, so I was running through the forests, you know. And I had to walk through like a river stream. It was like up to just below my knees. But I was like battling bad allergies like that whole stretch of shooting. And I just remember being as a grumpy actor. Sorry. And it was just like, I can't believe I have to walk through this river right now. I'm dying. I just want to break for a second because you just have to roll through it, you know, and all it has to get done. I remember that being just pretty, it was a painful experience. It was a painful
Go around the corner.
Power Rangers shooting for sure.
For me, I don't know if you guys went to this location. You probably used the same location. Do you remember that location? And it was just full of like
That's why I thought Rob would go with you.
Oh my God. And that was the first time.
Yeah, it's not funny, there was no grass. You had no choice.
It was the same day last year. We kind of all just 3 different directions. Except me and Ryan kept meeting up, and Rob was pretty much close by himself.
Where we were like on the jungle gym, we were like, anyway, I was mad that day. That was a hard day. Because I was like, this should not be any kind, nobody should shoot anything. You know? That was tough. Yeah.
Remember the clips? The clips, we always had these clips and they had like a tail, and we always just go around and tag people. And then when they would sit, the clip would open and pinch them on the black. So we would always do that to people. Yeah. Good times.
We might have run a couple shots for each other.
Yeah.
Just mess around. How about your show?
Chris used to just fart right before the tape. Fire in the hole, and then just call action. Like, Chris! That's what Chris does every day. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we actually see you guys do your boards?
You know, can you? I can't remember.
This is S.P.D emergency. You're just yelling Dino Thunder.
I mean, it's been 10 years.
Ready? Dinosaur, power up, pop!
I do remember mine. It was
Right, did you remember it?
But mine was like, it was mine was fine and simple. It was just like White Ranger Dino. That's right. Something like that.
Yeah, you.
So I called you
Oh, thank you for watching.
and but what can we, if you have any little tidbit about
For Graceland this year? If y'all don't know, I'm currently starring a USA Network show called Graceland. Any tips? I'm not telling without ruining the whole season and getting fired. I'll just say this, that this year, all the characters are really sort of taken down to like their lowest points. So you're gonna see, they're all gonna get really, really desperate. So it's gonna be a really, really great season. It's coming out in summer right now.
I actually have a question for Brandon myself.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I'm a huge fan of the show, The Killing.
Oh, yes, yes.
I don't know if you guys know the show, but it's awesome. You should check it out. I just want to know what it was like to film it.
That was like one of the best sets I've worked on. It was cool. Like it was serious. It's funny. Like the subject matter of the show is so serious, and so that kind of translates to the working environment. So there wasn't like a lot of laughs and jokes.
But you wonder if your like first role was older.
Yeah, like it's adult and I had a kid and stuff. But it was great, and I mean, like the talent on the show and like the caliber of directors, it was one of my best career experiences in terms of just as an actor. Yes, sir.
Did Savant contact y'all about appearing?
No. No, I didn't know the call, man. And I was, how everybody was telling me about it like the year before. I was getting excited. And,
people kept asking me about it.
nobody called me. So, and I got the same number for like 10 years. So, but I don't think, did they call back any of the Disney?
They contacted anyone from the Delta Fury Red Ranger.
Who?
The Delta Fury Red Ranger.
Delta Fury?
Delta
Fury. Was that Disney? Yeah. Oh, he went back?
Yeah, he back.
What's his name? Nah, we didn't get a call. We didn't get a call, right? Nah, it's too bad. It would have been fun. One more question. There you go, sir.
Jason's has some stories about what the difference working for Disney versus working for more about
Is Disney here today? Are there any Disney representatives in the audience? At the time, there were many challenges, none of which really got resolved. Like acting with poo in your face. That being said, it was very difficult. That didn't make any sense. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I had a blast.
Yeah,
wouldn't trade for the world.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was like acting boot camp.
Yeah.
Action hero boot camp, Yeah, and because it was Disney for you guys too, right? So I didn't have a really chance to see how Savannah was, right?
But I know it probably was better. That's all I gotta say.
Well, Disney likes to just massage your back.
Yeah, Disney will never cast me in anything again.
I want Trent Dark. No, Disney doesn't want it that way.
guys so much.